dance of empathy and friendship. Close your eyes and imagine the bustling halls of a school, alive with the echoes of children's laughter and the promise of new beginnings. At the young age of 7 years old, I stood on the threshold of a world that felt both daunting and promising. The possibility of encountering bullies cast a shadow on my anticipation, a reminder of past struggles. However, little did I know that the friendships I would forge and the empathy I would express would shine through, not just to shape my path, but also the journey of a very special and dear friend of mine. In this vibrant new environment, laughter echoed through the halls and camaraderie was palpable. We formed a tight knit group, creating the yummy unconventional meal market and international exchange system, aka Yummies. Which, yes, I know is kind of corny, and that's the thing. The kind atmosphere helped to develop a sense of community, which basically laid the foundation for lifelong connections. If someone were needing a boost, we would all gather into a spontaneous motivation council. Armed with humor and uplifting quotes, we would lift their spirits and propel them forwards. And then came Hassan Rahman, quiet and apprehensive. A newcomer faced with the challenges of autism, lost in the sea of faces, waiting for someone to extend a hand. So I did what anyone else would have done in that situation. I ran away. No, I'm just kidding. I did what I felt was right. I walked up to him and started a conversation with him. And in that moment, I realized the profound beauty of embracing someone new, of sharing in their vulnerability. Our conversations unfolded, revealing a world of potential and a heart eager to be understood. I witnessed Hassan transform from a hesitant newcomer to a vibrant, confident individual. And that brings us to the heart of our story today: empathy and friendship. Empathy, as I came to understand, isn't just a word, it's the emotional string that ties us all together. It's what allows us to understand each other, to walk alongside each other in our journeys, to feel their triumphs and tribulations, and to offer support without judgment. It's like the magic that allows us to understand what someone else is going through. And sometimes that's the most important spell of all. Moving forward, one must understand the fine line between sympathy and empathy. Sympathy involves feelings of pity and sorrow, while empathy, on the other hand, is the ability to understand and share feelings with each other. So, what about the dance of friendship? Friendship is the treasure map of our lives. Friends are the compasses that guide us when we're lost, the lighthouses that keep us from crashing on the rocky shores of loneliness, and the anchors that keep us grounded in this ever changing sea of existence. But let's be real. Friendships can be as complicated as, I don't know, trying to fold a fitted sheet. They come in all shapes and sizes, from childhood buddies to online people, from playground friends to the doctor from the clinic a few minutes away. It's like assembling a complex jigsaw puzzle. It's confusing, messy, and there will always be that one piece that you will have lost. But you see, it's these very challenges that make these experiences so memorable. In our friendship together, Hassan has taught me many invaluable lessons. He showed me the strength that lies in vulnerability, the power of resilience, and the beauty of embracing one's unique perspective. And through my eyes, he's learned that true friendship isn't about fixing someone. Rather, it's about seeing and accepting them as they are. We were like the two atoms who became friends. We just clicked. Alright, maybe that's a bit too nerdy, but that's the beauty of friendship. It can happen in the most unexpected ways. As a matter of fact, that is one of the jokes I told to him on his first day, and we ended up becoming best friends. Now, here comes the juicy part: the intersection of empathy and friendship. Empathy is the secret handshake of friendship. It's what makes you laugh at the same jokes even if they aren't funny to anyone else. It's what makes you cry when your friend is hurting even if you don't fully understand why. It's the glue that holds your friendship together. Empathy isn't just about feeling someone's pain. It's about sharing their joy, their excitement, their passions, and their dreams. It's about being their biggest cheerleader, even if you can't quite grasp the rules of their favorite sport or the intricacies of their latest hobby. My oldest friend from the school, Wasif, and I couldn't be more different. He is a cricket fanatic, while I struggle to understand what in God's name is an LBW. But I support him because his joy brings happiness to the two of us. Here, empathy taught me that embracing differences in friendships is what makes connections thrive. Empathy and friendship are the yin and yang of our emotional lives. They balance us, they challenge us, and they enrich us. They remind us that we're not alone on this roller coaster ride called life. Now, I want you to imagine your friends got a joke and you laugh, even if it's not funny. Why's that? It's empathy in your ear saying, hey, let's make them feel good. It's like being in a comedy show where the only audience is you. Fostering friendships is a bit like assembling that IKEA furniture you bought. You're excited to assemble it, but then you open the box and there are a million tiny pieces, screws, and a manual that seems to be written in some sort of secret code. That can be friendship for you, full of surprises, unexpected twists, and of course a few missing pieces. Just like the tricky bookshelf you built, friendships can sometimes make you scratch your head and wonder if you missed a step or two. It's like a puzzle with no edge pieces, and you have to find your own way to complete it. And sometimes you may feel like you misplaced a piece of the friendship puzzle, like that one tiny screw you can't find anywhere. But here's the thing, just like with IKEA furniture, you can always improvise. Sometimes the missing pieces are what make your friendships unique and special. With Hassan, I navigated through disagreements and misunderstandings, learning that true connection thrives in moments of vulnerability and honesty. In the end, we always found our way through thick and thin. In the grand scheme of things, empathy and friendship are the perfect pair. They're like peanut butter and jelly, mac and cheese, or even Peter Parker and Tony Stark. They complement each other in a way that brings out the best in their relationships. Empathy is the compass that steers us through the intricate world of friendships. It unlocks understanding, fosters deeper connections, and enriches the tapestry of our lives. To wield empathy effectively, we must practice vulnerability, seeking to understand each other's unique perspective. We need to build a strong foundation of trust, respect, and loyalty. We need to embrace imperfections, forgive mistakes, and focus on positive growth. Remember, diversity of thought and perspective is what drives positive change in this world. In a world that often emphasizes differences, Hassan and I proved that understanding and acceptance can bridge any gap. Through empathy, we unlock the potential within each other, forever changing the course of our lives. So, I invite you to embrace the power of empathy in your own journeys, to be the friend who sees, understands, and uplifts. In closing, let's go out there and practice empathy like a well tuned instrument. Let's cultivate friendships like the precious gardens they are. And may your friendships be as awesome and powerful as Batman and Robin. Minus the cape and tights, of course. After all, every friendship has its own unique superhero duo, and you're one half of that incredibly dynamic duo.